What's up, guys? Here we are. Welcome. Once again, I'm gonna do this thing where I make sentences with you in real time, and that is why you can see me today. Now, what we got here? We got the go. Go or god. This is very basic, of course. Everybody here knows that that means good. So go. You could make a lot of sentences, and in the past I talked about like, oh, it's like go or got or go. So that's sort of like en or it, or plural. But today it's gonna be more like if it's more good, or better, and so on. So let's do this. Now let's see. Go. You could say en god ven. Right? En god ven. It's of course a good friend. Pretty basic. En god ven. Yeah. You could also say en bedre ven. It's a bit strange. You could say jeg bedre end dig. That's kinda mean, but okay. Jeg bedre end dig. I am better than you. Right? So we go like this. Go bedre. Go is good, bedre is better. What if I want to say like best? Let me say hesten best. So stupid. Hesten best. Right? And then I could really do this just to mess you up even further. Hesten best I test. The horse is best in the test. Like you're doing some test, maybe you have like some products or something, you're comparing them, and then you could say best I test. Yeah, so hesten best. So best is, well, best, just have a D in there, otherwise it's the same as in English. So that's pretty straightforward. Best. God, bedre, best. So that's one thing you can do. But there's also bedste, right? And that is basically for like den bedste, the best. Ikke like det bedste. Let's write some here. Det bedste, den bedste, min bedste. Like, let's use that when thing again. Make sure you can follow. I can say like min bedste ven. Right? Say det bedste, the best. Det bedste ved at være ham er. Det bedste ved at være ham er. The best thing about being him is. Right? Så det bedste ved at være ham er. Ja, den bedste. Den bedste is, jeg nogensinde har smagt. Den bedste is, jeg nogensinde har smagt. The best ice cream I ever tasted. So that is like the final one, right? Bedste. God, bedre, best, bedste. Yeah. So that's nice. If we go down here, we have dårlig. Dårlig. You could actually say dårligere, but I rather you say vær and værst. Right? But yeah, sometimes you'll hear people saying dårlig or dårligst. So dårlig, that is of course bad. And yeah, in Danish we have more than one word for bad. We have 4 or 5. That's just what I can think of right now. We probably have more than that. So let's see what we can do with that. Dårlig. Det en dårlig nyhed. Det en dårlig nyhed. That is bad news. And then you say en nyhed, like a news, literally. En nyhed. En dårlig nyhed. Dårlig, 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 dårlig. Yeah, what if something's worse? You say, det endnu værre. Endnu værre. That is even worse. Right? Endnu værre. So yeah, looking for my water cup. Det endnu værre. Like that. And what about vast? Vast, vast. Let me see. Den sorte kage. It's so random. It's kind of Duolingo style. Den sorte kage værst. What would you say? Hvad værst? Den sorte kage værst. The black cake is worst. Like the worst. Right? There's a lot of cakes, but the black one, that's the worst one. That's just sayako. Like, you don't want to eat that. Den sorte kage værst. Værst. Hvad værst? What is worst? I know in English you'd be like, which is worse or which is better, but in Danish you always use the superlative, like the most or the ist, best, worst, biggest, etc. Best, værst, størst, mindst. We'll get to those, but you see what I'm getting at. So that is just Danish logic. We always use the most extreme form when you're saying which one is more of something. Hvad værst? What's worse? What is the worst? Yeah, alright. I gotta say stor. Now, stor, of course, means big, right? So you could say a lot of things with that. I mean, you could say, jeg har en stor mund. Nobody will say that about themselves, but the grammar is sound. So, jeg har en stor mund. I have a big mouth. And that could be literal or, figurative. Could be like a metaphor. Jeg har en stor mund. So, that is just stor. But what if something is bigger? You could say, hans traktor større end min. Hans traktor større end min. His tractor is bigger than mine. Again, tractor, I mean like the farmer thing. So, hans traktor større end min. Større, let's write it up here, like that. Større. Stor, større. Now the third one is what? You probably know it. Størst. Størst. Oh, I forgot to put værst up here. So størst. What you gonna do with that? Yeah. Kæmpen størst. Yeah. Well, that's kind of obvious. Kæmpen størst. The giant, like a giant person. The giant is the biggest. Okay? Kæmpen størst. Størst. We say, jeg størst her i landet. Jeg størst her i landet. Like, I'm the biggest here in the country, like in this country. Could be like I don't know, a singer or an actor. They are just like the most popular. It's sort of an ego thing saying that, but you can just put another pronoun. Han størst her i landet. Doubt, or you can debate who is like the most popular. Alright, cool. Så, that is stor, større, størst. Stor, større, størst. Pretty easy, at least when you get used to it. Okay, cool. Then we get to lille. Lille. Now, lille, of course, means small or little or tiny. Lille. Now, lille can be a little bit frustrating because it doesn't become lilla or lillest. I mean, I wish that would be super cool, but it doesn't. It's mindre and minst. Right? Mindre, minst, like that. So, yeah, what can you say? You could say, jeg har et lille spørgsmål til dig. Jeg har et lille spørgsmål til dig. I have a little question for you. Right? We actually say this. Jeg har et lille spørgsmål til dig. Okay, you could say something that's smaller. Bjørnen blevet mindre. Bjørnen blevet mindre. What is that? Bjørnen. Bjørnen means the bear. Rah, kuma. Right? Yeah, also. So, yeah, it is what it is. The bear has become smaller or has gotten smaller. It's simply shrunk in size, like that. Mindre. Right? And mindre also means less, like mindre godt, less good. But that'll be for some other time. Just a little bonus info. Bjørnen er blevet mindre. Lille mindre mindst. Now what about minst? That's actually interesting. You could also use that as least, like mindst 500, at least 500. You could say, min lillebror er mindst. Min lillebror er mindst. Mindst. Yeah. That's something you can do. Lillebror er mindst. My younger brother, baby brother, is the smallest. Right? Now that's a general thing in Danish. When you're talking about kids and you're addressing their age, it's very common that we say stor og lille, referring to their age. It has nothing to do with their body size, or even the fact that they are growing, because they're aging or growing up. So yeah, like if you have a little kid, anywhere between 0 to 12 maybe, because when they're teenagers it changes a little bit, then we're gonna say, oh, jeg har et lille barn, oh, du er en stor dreng, why are you a big boy, etc. Yeah. If you say ung, ung means young, but you don't say that about kids. Like, that's kind of strange. Ung is about young people, like, so teenagers, adolescents, maybe from your 13 to, well, how far can you stretch it? 30 maybe, right? So that is ung. You don't say ung about kids because, of course, they're young. So you say lille, or små in the plural. That's how it is. Alright. Oh, I just saw something in the live chat. Jeg har en stor mund. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's play with that. Jeg har en stor mund. Okay. Yeah, we can do something with that. You can say, jeg har en meget stor mund. I have a very big mouth. Jeg har faktisk en meget stor mund. I actually have a very big mouth. Jeg har faktisk ikke en meget stor mund. I actually don't have a very big mouth. I don't know when you would say that. How is it? I don't know how further we can stretch this. Maybe you say har jeg, like have I? Do I? I don't actually have a very big mouth, do I? And so on and so on. You say hund, or bil, or like, this is the magic, guys. This is also what I said last time. When you have a sentence, you can take out words and like put something else in there. Right? So jeg har en meget stor, just replace it with another word, another noun. Right? I said mund. Right? That could be one thing. Stor mund, stor hund, bil, lejlighed, whatever it might be. Right? So yeah. Alright. Let's move on to stærk. Stærk, that's always a good one. What do you got here? Stærk, of course, means strong. Stærk. Oh, by the way, I should say this. Strong, spicy, fast. At least those. Because you also use about food. You're like, det er meget stærkt. It's very spicy. But I mean, I already made videos about this. I already made like at least 2 videos about adjectives, so you can check those out if you feel like you don't know all the words. Right? So stærk. Du er så stærk, morfar. So random. Du er så stærk, morfar.